The Jared McCain handling kind of makes no sense to me. You send him to the G League, get him reps, he plays one game, but then the Blue Coats and Sixers play on the same day, so they bring him up. He doesn't see the floor against the Phoenix Suns, so what was the point? I don't know why the Sixers went away from playing Jared McCain every night through his struggles. He's been bad, don't get me wrong, and I'm not saying play him 20 minutes every night. If he has a bad stretch to start off the game, then don't play him in the second half. I'm fine with that, but rarely was he the sole reason they would lose. It's worth the risk because when he plays his best, he can swing games. I'll take his minutes over 12 minutes of Justin Edwards. Once again, this is not even about Jared McCain and his quality of play. Yeah, he's playing bad, but at the end of the day, what are the better options? Look at who they played off the bench yesterday. Who is the scoring options outside of Quinn and Grimes? My point is, everyone has been inconsistent off that bench recently, but the only one who's been completely cut out is Jared McCain. Meanwhile, we got Tyrese Maxey playing 42 minutes a night, basically, the most minutes in the NBA, and all of a sudden, his efficiency is going down. I wonder why that is. Also, go back a month ago, a win against Dallas. Jared McCain ends the game with VJ Edgecombe and Tyrese Maxey. A game against New York, he plays 12 minutes in the fourth quarter. Right now, the upside of Jared McCain is better than what they put out in the bench minutes yesterday. And this is not just about now, but this is about the playoffs. You want Jared McCain to be an option off the bench. You want that wild card situation because that can swing a playoff game. But right now, if you go down this path, he's not going to get any minutes and he's not even going to be an option. It would be one thing if you're putting Eric Gordon in there and you're getting production, or Kyle Lowry or guys behind him at that position, but you're not. You're just putting out dumb, incoherent lineups with zero spacing. Yesterday, at one point, we witnessed a Dominic Barlow next to Andre Drummond next to Trendon Watford lineup. Yeah, I'm sure that's going to work. We got 12 minutes of Justin Edwards and he was a negative 17. Oh, by the way, Jared McCain in 519 minutes, the Sixers have actually won his minutes and have a plus 2.4 net rating. So giving him a chance every night is not going to lose you games. And all you have to do is look how he's playing, and if he's playing bad, let's not put him in the second half. Just like he was doing all season. Also, the bad version of the Sixers defense is downright embarrassing, and it seems to be a scheme issue in my opinion. This is what they're being taught. This is what Nick Nurse wants them to do. So Royce O'Neal rejects the screen. He does have a step on Kelly Oubre, but here is my issue. They treat him like he's Donovan Mitchell, Anthony Edwards, an elite finisher and driver at the rim. I think because it's Royce O'Neal, you trust Kelly Oubre to recover and at least get a solid contest, and you live with the result. Instead, Dominic Barlow has zero trust in Kelly Oubre and plants himself in the paint, and this is like a get-out-of-jail free card for Royce O'Neal. He probably does not want to take a contested layup. All he wants to do is catch and shoot. So he's like, thank goodness, I have a passing lane. And I know, Devin Booker's been struggling from three this year, but he's also their best player. This is a warm-up shot for him in the third quarter of a close game. That can't happen, and it happens too often. This is funny. So Royce O'Neal has taken 17 driving layups on the season and shot 35%. The funny thing about this screenshot right here, you would think the Suns have the advantage, but in reality, I think one of the goals as an NBA defense should be put opponents in situations that they're not comfortable in. This is a tough situation for Royce O'Neal to finish based on what type of player he is offensively. You really just bailed him out. And Devin Booker, my goodness, you saw him sniff out the Sixers' undisciplined defense and just take advantage in the second half. He knew the Sixers were only defending on the basketball, so let's act like I'm taking this shot just to kick it out to a wide open three-point shooter. By the way, you got to give props to the Suns. They play a great brand of basketball. Look at the spacing on this play. I feel like they're overachieving with the talent they have. But also you could say I think their talent is a bit underrated as well. And you see D-Book, I'm not looking to score, but the Sixers think I am. Pass out of the jump shot again. Obviously, Trendon Watford was going for this steal, but gambling off a shooter like Grayson Allen is just wild. And the execution on that gamble was so bad. Plus, you're down by 6 points and you're giving up a warm-up 3 to a guy who attempts 9 3-pointers per game. Crazy volume, and he's shooting 37.9%, above league average. Now they battle back to make it a 3-point game late in the third, and this is the type of effort we get from Tyrese Maxey. That just can't happen. It kills all your momentum. See, at least on this steal attempt, Tyrese Maxey had a chance to get the steal. With the Trendon Watford one, like, he never even had a chance. But again, you're leaving Grayson Allen, and there's 5 minutes left. A 3 kills you here. And Maxey definitely has gotten good at that, and I'd rather him do it than a Trendon Watford. I don't think every player on the Sixers should have that responsibility. But also, it should depend on who you're guarding. Grayson Allen, I just don't think it's worth the gamble. But yeah, it definitely seems like the dog days of the regular season. I think the motivation is at an all-time low right now. There's not that same spark that they played with in the beginning of the year. That's naturally going to happen. So once again, just like I said last video, just try to stay afloat. But also, I would appreciate the Sixers just kind of focusing more defensively. If you're going to run this takeaway star defense, I think you got to be more keen on who you're willing to give up shots to. But also get the role players in situations where they don't want to be in. Like, for example, against Cleveland, when Jalen Tyson went for his career high, it was no fluke because he's a 45% three-point shooter. Most of the three-pointers that he had, the closeout had no effect on his shot at all. And also, in that Cavaliers game where they made that comeback at the end of the game, I think they should be more willing to give up 2-pointers than 3-pointers. They are really leaking oil defensively recently, in my opinion. It's kind of a shame because we've seen very highs from this team defensively. I mean, you could say that about the whole entire teams. Their highs are very high, but their lows are very low. So yeah, we're basically sitting with a very average basketball team. I would say that's the case right now. I still believe they can develop into something more as the season goes on. There's definitely potential. Will it happen? Who knows? But that's why right now just staying afloat, staying 500 throughout these games, staying within striking distance in the Eastern Conference standings is so key. Because I think Maxey's itching for rest right now. I think if you make a nice deal at the trade deadline, you can get some more excitement within the team and they'll just be rejuvenated. Right now, it's just the dog days. But even with all that being said, the middle of the Eastern Conference, all kind of playing 500 basketball, so you're only 1.5 games out of third place. But at the same time, you're only 2.5 games up of the 9 seed. That's all I got, though. I want to hear your thoughts below in the comment section for sure. Leave a like and subscribe. Have yourself a great day and check out my other videos. Peace!